make a glow effect. So the first step we're gonna do is to just take a levels or curves layer. In this case I'm taking the curves layer and I'm just gonna make it dark. We're gonna take a solid layer of like greenish layer, some kind of green, and invert the mask and fill the layer places where we want the glow to be. Set the hardness as 100, and the first step you need to do is just fill it, go to the blend if and underline layers, remove it from the shadows just like that to just get a vibe like we're painting under the lines. So just paint the eyes. I'm just gonna paint the eyes here and the teeth as well. So go to the teeth. So we are done painting the eyes and the teeth. We're gonna add an exposure layer, clip it to the fill layer and add a little bit of exposure just like that. It's looking great, and just gonna inverse it and put it on here just like that. I'm just gonna put the exposure on the centers to just give it like a vibe of bright from the middle and dark from the sides. So that's it. Now to add a glow layer, always remember that whenever you are making a glow, be sure to remove it from the shadows, because the glow in the shadows, you know that doesn't look cool. Take another layer or duplicate this one. I'll duplicate this one, go right there. I'm gonna delete this mask and make another mask change mode to linear dot add. As you can see, it's not looking good. I'm gonna invert it, add the exposure again, clip it, and that's. So now what you're gonna do is, don't change the blending option of this one, depends upon you, but I won't change that. And make the glow, decrease the flow like to 20%. Soft round brush to make the glow, so it might blend in. Yes, so this is what you want. I'm gonna add it on the center of the tip but not on the sides, so that'll look good. You can change the colors to make it more darker to give it a good vibe. Add another layer, linear dots, duplicate it, you can say like that, duplicate it just to create a representation of that. Now we're gonna change the properties of this one a little bit more. You can normalize this one just like that to make the glow very dark. You can see that if it gives you a good result, it is not giving that to me, so I'll not paint it in the blacks, because if I just like look right there, it's kind of making some kind of glow right there and leaving its shadows. So I'm gonna go right there, inverse it, delete the mask and make another one, inverse it. Now I'm just gonna paint the shadows just like the shadows, the shadowy glows just like that. Now it depends on you, where does the light, where do you want to show the light of the glow. Right there, like go right there. It's gonna be soft. Let's go. So we're gonna go to the layer, add an exposure layer on the top, clip it to the layer that we just made now, and add an exposure, or you can just dark it. Add an exposure because these highlights were not looking that great, and That's the glow that we want. Make it darker. Make it a little bit dark. Just add it. Yep. Levels again. You can make it more darker. Yes. And I'm gonna add some kind of contrast to it. Just by using the levels. And you can see how much the contrast affects. Just put it like that. Set the hardness to 100, decrease the flow a little bit because you get 20% and you like start painting. Yes, that's how it's gonna look. Just go at the glow and bang. Now I'm gonna remove from here because it's not looking that pretty. It's looking pretty bad. So that's how it's gonna look. And in the end, you can add a camera or filter. But now I'm gonna go to the glow layer, from which we made the glow, and yes, let's go right there and here, make it present here as well. Just give it a final touch to glow where you want to see the glows, and that's it. For a raw filter, decrease the exposure, add a little bit more contrast to make it glowy, to make the glow very much. Increase the lights, increase the highlights to make the glow very great, and decrease the shadows, increase the shadows as well. Increase the highlights to make the glow very good, and decrease the shadows. So that's the final look.